On Monday, Dexter Wade will be laid to rest in Mississippi. And that will be his second burial. The first time, his family didn't even know he died. Dexter's mother had not seen or heard from her son for a few days. This was on March 14th, so she called police in Jackson, Mississippi to report him missing. But police did not tell her that 9 days earlier, on the 5th, that her son had been hit and killed by an off-duty police officer in Jackson. They say it was an accident and that they were not able to identify him until days after the crash. They also say that they were not able to get in touch with his family because Dexter's contact information was, quote, outdated. Dexter's mother says she was finally notified on August 24th, nearly 6 months later. By then, the family's attorney says Dexter had been buried in a pauper's field, his grave marked by a pole and a number. Well, now this past Monday, a new alleged miscommunication and new trauma. The family wanted to witness his body being exhumed so they could have an rather independent, I should say, autopsy and bury him properly. But when the family arrived at the agreed upon time, Dexter had already been exhumed.
This how the system works? Is this what I'm living in? And I'm living in Mississippi. And this is what I got to deal with? That I don't even matter.
Joining us now is Dexter's mother, Dexter Wade, and the family's attorney, Ben Crump. Welcome to you both. And Ms. Wade, let me start just with what you know about the circumstances surrounding your son's death. What have you been told that happened that night back in March?
Yes, back in March, they told me, well, back in March 5th, they said my son died. March 14th, I filed a missing report. And then August the 24th, they came tell me that my son, had deceased. So after then, I just started looking, where he at, trying to find out, what was going on with him and everything. So after I bought the body back and got his, death certificate and all that, then I started trying to find out what grave site or where he was located at. And so finally, someone came through to let me know, what grave site is and everything.
Jackson police, I apologize for interrupting, but Jackson police say that they tried to contact you. Do you have any record of a call from authorities during that period to tell you about your son?
No.
No record at all.
No, I don't.
Attorney Crump, did police know when Ms. Wade called on the 14th that they have or have access to his name, his contact information, his address?
Victor, certainly they did. They found medication on him that had his doctor's office, and the doctor's office notified them that Miss Dexter Wade, his mother, was his next of kin. But after we exhumed him, Victor, we found out that he had his wallet in his front pocket that had his state-issued driver's permit with his address where he lived with his mother. If they wanted to contact his next of kin, it would have been easy for them to do so, especially since his mother was suing the Jackson Police Department for killing her brother a couple of years earlier, where the police officer was convicted. So they knew exactly who Dexter Wade was. And Miss Wade and her family believes that it was a cover-up and it was intentional that they did not contact her.
Ben, let me play for you the county administrator and the Jackson police chief here, what they say happened, did not happen, and changes that are going to be made.
Very unfortunate. No cover up or anything like that, just miscommunication.
You would think that we will have a death notification policy, but we do not. We do not, but we will as of today. We understand what the state statute says about the coroner and notifications, but we want to make sure that we are giving the best police service to our citizens. So we have a death notification policy that is signed as of today and will roll out today.